Dude, so there's been something in the news that's been going around. Have you seen these reports of a group of orcas attacking boats in
Yes.
the Strait of Gibraltar off the coast of Spain?
So I literally just saw the headline like this morning, right before we hopped on. What I haven't read the story though. What is going on?
So I'm not an expert, but there's been three boats that have been sunk by this group of orcas
Oh
What?
wow.
that so this is like in the Iberian Sea, I guess, off the coast of
Okay.
Spain, and they're
Okay.
literally actively attacking boats. They say they go straight for the rudder and start biting the rudder
What?
and disabling the boat so they can't steer the boat.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, and the
And they know what they're
speculation,
doing, but why? Yeah.
yeah,
The question is why.
the speculation is that maybe they think one of the orcas may have had a negative experience or a traumatic experience with a boat, like maybe got hit by it or whatever,
Hmm.
and is now teaching the other members of its pod that boats are bad. You gotta kill this thing.
Wow.
I'm with
I love
that.
it.
Yeah, I'm good. It's like I'm with you.
Same.
I'm like, good. That sounds good to me. Like, no
They're
problems
taking
here.
back over.
It's
Yeah.
crazy that I mean, how do they communicate this? Is it just like a head nod? I know they use language, right?
Yeah, they have their own complex languages. I mean, I don't have an answer. I don't know how they communicate it, but it's just it shows you it's a taught behavior. It's not a learned or it's not an instinctual behavior, right? They are actually learning
Right.
and passing information on. How funny would it be if we looked back 50 years from now, we're like, "Oh man, remember when we used to be able to go on the seas before orcas used to attack everything?"
Yeah. Before the
Yeah.
orcas took over.
Yeah, right.
Dude, I mean, so they use echolocation, right? Like
Yeah,
dolphins and
they
shit.
do. Yep.
And they have who's this? They have so you said they have complex languages. So they don't just like have three words. They have like a full language.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And different dialects for different individuals or
Oh,
different
I
groups,
read
not
that
not
one time.
individuals. Yeah.
Yeah, they have different dialects. So like different pods that are in different areas. It would be like a guy from Boston talking to a guy from the UK or something.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Isn't that
That's
crazy?
fascinating, dude.
Yeah.
That is insane. They're way smarter. They're smarter than us for sure.
Oh
I
yeah.
Can
mean,
Oh
they
yeah.
build buildings? I've never seen them build a building.
they could take them out if they're on the ocean.
Um, so one of another marine biologist is suggesting that this is what they call a fad behavior, which is
Okay.
something
Okay.
that's seen in orcas, which is a behavior initiated by one or two individuals that's then picked up by a couple more, and then they eventually abandon it.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah,
Well, that's I mean, like as in just a fad, basically. Like, oh, this is
yeah.
a fad. Yeah.
It's like something like a small group of orcas might do for a little bit and then stop. And then this same scientist is saying that this might be a play behavior as opposed to aggressive. I mean, you can't ask the orca why it's doing it.
Right.
Right.
So it could be some sort of play.
I
But
don't
it's just
believe it's
fun.
play.
Might just be super fun for them.
I don't think so. That doesn't add
No?
up to me. Why would it be
No.
fun for them? I think, it's probably if you're attacking the prop or the rudder of a boat, it's dangerous. So they're
Right.
doing something that is dangerous because they have an ulterior motive, I would say.
Got it.
Yeah, man.
That's
They
just my
are.
opinion. I mean, I don't have anything
Yeah.
to base that on.
No, it is. There's a risk associated with it. It's sharp metal.
Yeah, exactly.
They're plotting war, man. I want to know more about this complex language. I'm gonna study this after.
Let me
the
ask you
pod.
this. So, Forrest, let's say you were out paddleboarding
Okay.
and all of a sudden you see like a group of orcas kind of coming up to check you out on the paddleboard. What would be your level of adrenaline and fear that this could not be good?
I mean, zero. Like I jump in
Really?
with them every time I see them. Yeah, I'm not scared of orcas. I just think that I mean, they've never killed someone in the wild ever, including with these boat attacks. So, I don't know. I wouldn't be concerned at all. Every time I've seen them, I've done my best to get in the water and get close to them, which is very, very challenging.
That's what Moby
Um,
Dick thought too.
That was a
yeah,
sperm
but
whale.
there's just
Whatever.
no, it, if an orca decides it's going to kill you, if you're on a paddleboard or there's nothing you can do. If you're in the water, there's nothing you can do. It's not like a shark where you can do certain body languages or behaviors and they're going to like be like, "Oh, this is too aggressive for me to attack." There's just nothing that you can do. And you know, if you're in that scenario, you might as well just embrace it and enjoy it and learn about the animal while you're there.